which I'm very proud over time. One, of course, is, I told you I have a private sector component, I have the civil service component. And through my experience also, I've gained quite a lot in terms of strategic leadership, which we really want. People know who was the PS for infrastructure. I think the very best for this country, and I thank the President actually for giving me that opportunity, which I did my very best. And people, whenever I go to, Bomet, whenever I go to Mombasa, whenever I go to Pokot, whenever I go to Northeastern, I think people still remember the work I did. And I say thank you very much, Kenyans. I gave it my very best. And of course, time goes. I think it's high time now I come to the county and do my best. Thank you. So counties are entitled to expertise which you get along the line in the national. And we want the same kind of delivery of services, the same type of things which I was doing in terms of infrastructure. It affects the counties. So I think also counties across over the board should be able to have, and I want to repeat again, experienced people who have worked within and also outside the country to come over so that we can be able to attract. And going forward, again, when I come in, I'll make sure that I attract not people who are also within, people who have worked in private sector, people who have worked in the civil service, who have a kind of experience, and also people who have a lot of exposures, especially the international exposure. These are the people. Because in order for us to work, we need people from the national county, so you need to understand how the government works. You need to understand how the international donors actually, how the development partners actually, what they want in terms before you can be able to propose a project. So these are the issues probably which you'll be looking at. I think the executive is really to make sure that they drive the agenda in terms of executing programs, let's say, which are needed within the county. So I think we'll give an opportunity, but everybody must be able to play their role properly so that there shouldn't be any conflict. And conflict normally occurs if the clarity in terms of roles are not spelled out properly. And that one has been spelled out in the Constitution and everything else. So I don't expect. But when it reaches there again, we know how to deal with it. And but more or less the approach will be more professional, not trying to to write some certain groups of people or to give some privileges to certain people. We'll do what is proper. But apart from that, the bottom line is we want to serve the citizen for this county. So I want people of Bomet to remember me the legacy which I want to leave in. To fix the health sector, to do the infrastructure, to do the employment issue, and be able also in terms of improving the agriculture and improving the livelihood of Bomet people. Because you look again, over the last, as you are saying, 9 years, there is nothing which you can be able to be proud of, and apart from the, legacy which you can be able to leave behind. I think when you look around probably in Bomet today, you can be able to say, oh, we have good roads. But people are not going out and shouting, oh, we have good hospitals. People are not going, oh, we have improved the employment rate. People are not going out and say, oh, we have started something at tourism. I think this is something which we really need to fix. And this is something which I want to be remembered for, especially in my 10-point manifesto, which is addressing some of those critical issues, which can be able to be collapsed maybe in about 3 or 4 areas, which I really want to push. But I leave it to that again, and I leave Bomet people to judge me when I want that time. At this point in time, it's wrong to think that some people are cut off. I mean, you are pushing people to national, and then you have a humble space. Well, there are a lot of challenges within in the county. So I think, and then I don't buy that idea where people are earmarked to do the national, and you don't want them to come and disturb your space here. I think that is not the way. Let people decide, and that is a fact. Let people of Bomet decide. And when they decide based on your policies, I think they should be able to pick the candidate. Don't fear, don't try to push the other people out. We want all of us to be able to contribute. And especially towards later years, you want to contribute to your county, you want to see to give to the best within the community and also